stall for that. Pause the bar real quick and lurk. Those insignias. And spaceships. Dude, that's awesome. Let me put it on screen. There you go. Dude, this is so cool. Wow. Oh. Sort by best of all time. Other coffee makers apparently. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, coffee makers. Let me translate from Canadian to American. So at 270. So I'm assuming like that's the 229 one. I don't like the pods. Oh, but you don't have to use the pods. It does both. Cost about $21 now. Link it. Link it. Link it right now. Link it. Better link it. Come on. So good. Oh my god. It is very expensive. Look at the review. It's 4.6 out of 5. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, if I were a millionaire. You can use it for oatmeal. You can use it for oatmeal. I'm genuinely in love. Oh my god. It is a beautiful self-care routine. I drink all sorts of teas, man. I'm just in shock. Oh my god. Use grounds. Use pods. Oh my god. Specialty drinks. Oh. Independent system. Reservoir. I'm genuinely about to cry.
Coffee makers.
Okay, guys.
On the left, I got the Ninja Dual Brew Pro specialty coffee maker, model number CFP301. And on the right, I got the Ninja Dual Brew Hot and Iced coffee maker, model number CFP101. Okay, so these coffee makers have a
yes,
lot
French people do drink coffee.
A few differences.
It's crazy.
I'm going to point out. So, first things that they have in common, they can both brew a full 12-cup pot of coffee. And they have a warming plate that you can adjust the temperature and the time.
The option 2.
And they can do that with just regular coffee grounds. Now, they both will do a K-cup. But the way they brew that K-cup is a little bit different on each one. Okay, so on the Dual Brew Pro, we've got this pod adapter. So we're gonna lift it up. We've got 3 needles on the top and 1 needle on the bottom. You're gonna put your K-cup in, close the lid, and you can do your brewing. On the hot and iced.
Are we just switching from HoloCure to watching? I could genuinely do this for a stream.
You're gonna grab the pod adapter.
This is so interesting.
Back for it.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna lift this up, and you're gonna take the coffee grounds adapter off. That's gonna expose the needle. That's the needle that's gonna pierce the K-cup.
Oh god.
You're gonna leave the filter basket in at all times, but now we're gonna put the pod adapter in. So you can see a little bit different. This pod adapter does come out, and it is kind of bulky. And they both have that's where you're gonna do the normal.
What is this?
Filter in there, a number 4 cone filter.
This is insanity.
Brew coffee.
Oh my god.
Over here, we've got the
People
pod
are
adapter
genuinely
and
insane.
K-cups.
It's the best coffee you've ever had.
Okay, so let's put a K-cup in each one and to see how it does.
I'm gonna send this to my mom.
Again, that's all lined up.
She would love something like this.
Now they both have drip stop, and it is a manual drip stop. So make sure they're both in open. They both know when you've got the pod adapter in. This one has a little pod adapter symbol, and this one does too. Yeah, I gotta turn it on first. Okay, so there's the little pod adapter. Now I can do 12 is the most I can do with a K-Cup, 10, 8, or 6. Over here, on the Dual Brew Pro, I can do 6,
Honestly, I would
8,
like
10, or 12 with the K-Cup. And I've got classic brew, rich,
you have broken my mind.
Specialty is 4
I
ounces.
never thought I could live in such luxury.
Classic, rich, and over ice. Okay, so let's do an 8-ounce cup of coffee on the classic brew. I've got classic selected here. I'm gonna hit start, 8 ounces, hit start.
This is so much.
They're both really
Are
fast
you saying that
coffee
people
makers.
live like
You're gonna
this?
have a cup of coffee in less than a
And
minute.
they're fast too. Less than a minute. Oh my god.
This one did start first. This one's not too far behind.
You're joking. Oh. Oh, so
I've
fast.
done temperature checks. You end up with about 170-degree cup of coffee when you're done. That's about 186.
Oh my god.
About 188, 193. They'll ramp up to about 193,
It's beating so
193, and
quickly.
you end up with a 170-degree cup of coffee.
This is just blown my world out of the
Both of
water.
them have a status bar that goes
I
across.
am. I'm going to wait for the next sale and I'm going to just buy. I'm going to put it by my bed. I'm going to.
164
I can put it on my night table.
and 168.
Except my night table is right above my computer. That might not be the best recipe for
You
success.
have a K-Cup stand again. This one does 3, has 3 meals.
I can put it on my
Over here,
table.
we just got the single meal. Here's how it did. We take it up. Over here.
Wait, are you not? Do people not reuse them?
I've tasted the coffee out of both of these. I can't taste a difference. They both taste really good.
Do you not reuse them?
Okay, so let's talk about how making a pot of coffee.
God, she
Again,
no
we gotta take
VTubers
this
ever.
whole pot adapter out. And then right here, we're gonna take this one and we can store this around back.
I could.
And we can also
could.
store this around back when we're not using it. But this is how
You can't
this is
reuse the
called
pods.
brew head when you're doing grounds adapter. Okay, so both of them
I have
take
been
a
reusing the
number
pods
4
for
cone
years.
filter.
Is
This is a
that
filter
not
filter.
good?
You can get a reusable filter, but it has to be the named a reusable filter that's for these both. It'll fit in either one, but it has to
I
be
have
very
that tasting
specific.
good.
So again, I can put my coffee grounds in here. I've got a scoop. Both of them have an onboard scoop that's really nice. Now this one, when you put your
come
coffee
with a
grounds in,
scoop.
it's like you're gonna put your coffee right here. You're gonna slide this forward. That's the brew head. Right here, you're gonna slide this,
Oh my
push
God.
this down and click it. So I wanna show you this. You can slide this out
I
the back.
Now I know
Here's the
how
brew
rich
head
people.
for this one. And it gets its
Utter
water when you slide
luxury.
it forward, there's a little tube. So the hot water has to come in through that little tube
Oh
to
my
get to
God.
the brew head.
It comes through a
So this is going to
tube.
be an advantage for the Pro. It's only about 19, 18 and a half inches with the K-Cup adapter. This one
When did this
is
happen?
right at 22, 21
When
and a half
did this
inches
happen?
tall, so it will not fit under the
Excuse
brew
me.
head. So they both have these nice trays that can flip
This is
down.
insane.
And then this is where your craft goes in. They both have a warming plate. And what's really nice about these warming plates, again, you can set the automatic time off from 0 to 4 hours, but you can also come up here and turn that warming plate on. So if you've got some coffee in here and the coffee maker is shut off, but you want to warm that
Why
coffee
did
up,
nobody tell
both
me?
of these have a warming plate button. Over here, it's a little harder to see, but I can press that keep warm button, and that
I've
turns
been
the
living like a
warming plate
peasant
on.
this entire time when this technology was available.
They both have removable water reservoirs. I like that. I can take it over the sink, fill it up, and then clean it out if I need to. Now the Dual
my
Brew
God.
Pro is going to have a milk frother. Now you got to heat your milk up in the microwave.
I don't even
Put
know
a
what a
cup
milk
with some milk
frother
in it.
is.
When you press this button, it will froth the milk. Cleanup is very easy.
What is a milk frother?
Back on, put that
What
in
does
the dishwasher.
frothing do?
On the Dual Brew Pro, I can move this water reservoir around back or to the side. This one, it's a fixed water reservoir right there.
I have never
Okay,
frothed
so the
milk.
Dual Brew Pro has this water dispenser, this hot water dispenser. We've got this
Jesus
switch
Christ.
right here. We can put it in coffee bean, which means the display is going to be coffee. But if we rotate it, to hot water, it's going to be a hot water dispenser. Now, what makes this one stand apart is
a latte
where the hot water
once or
comes
twice in my life.
It bypasses all of the coffee.
You're saying I can make my own
It pushes
lattes?
back right down here. That's your hot water dispenser
Genuinely.
tube. Again, bypassing all of that stuff. So let's just brew it really quick. Again, I can do water temp. I can do hot or boil.
Like, oh my god.
Again, I can select different.
Different temperatures too.
So let's just do 8 ounces. Press the start button.
20 ounces.
So
Oh
now your
my
hot water is gonna start
god.
coming out, and again, it has no flavor or taste of coffee in it, and it's really fast.
I'm in awe. I am in genuine awe.
So if you want to get hot water out of this one, you're gonna, it's gonna go through the same things that the coffee goes
It's
through.
beautiful.
The K-cup adapter. Now
So
you
where's
could
the
rinse
foam
this out really good. It might be pretty clean, but you're probably gonna get some
People
residual
pour milk
coffee when you
over
try to get
desserts.
hot water on this one. Okay, so there's your 10 ounces of boiling hot water.
Jesus Christ.
Again, no flavor or coffee.
Jesus Christ.
Now let's turn this back to coffee. And now my display goes to coffee.
God.
Okay, so since the Dual Brew Pro has that milk frother, they have a specialty brew. So if we scroll down here, we can do a specialty brew. Now,
Imagine
it's always
NASA
going to be 4 ounces. No matter how much
looking
coffee you
at
put in
coffee
here,
machines
you can
from
do it with a
today.
K-cup or ground coffee. But it's going to be a really concentrated coffee that's going to mimic.
I have genuinely not been
Over
this
here,
shell-shocked
you don't get a specialty brew.
since
but
I
you
learned
get
that
this
people
over
have
ice.
refrigerators
And
that
if
can
you
make
do a
ice
K-cup or even
cubes.
coffee grounds, if you do an over ice and you do a small batch,
Oh my
let's go
god.
down. Even if I did an 8 ounce, I got the coffee pot, or I got the coffee brew head in there. So it's only going down to 8 ounces for coffee. But if I did over ice, it brews 6 ounces. But let's put the
Genuinely.
K-cup adapter in there. And your display
If I am
can
ever
change
sad,
those. Okay, now I can go
I just
down
think
to
of
6.
like all these
I'm going to
wonderful
6
things that
ounces. When I do
humans have
6
done.
ounces with the K-cup adapter in
And I'm like,
and I do an over ice, it does 4
if
ounces.
technology can do
You can
this,
get that same 4
It's gonna
ounces
get better,
for
man.
an over ice.
it's gonna get
Over
better.
here, you have over ice
Things will
too.
get better for everyone.
The over ices act the
Oh
same.
my god.
You're gonna fill the, like if you do a full carafe of over ice if you want, you're gonna fill the carafe completely full of ice. It's gonna brew half the amount. The ice is gonna melt, and that's gonna give you a proper consistency for iced coffee. And same over here. It's gonna brew roughly about half the amount of whatever you select when you do over ice, because it's expecting your tumbler.
Dude,
or
we're
your
already
carafe
living in
to be
Star
full of
Trek.
ice. It's gonna melt. And
This
you'll
is
have a
like-
proper dilution.
We're going to start having doors that
These are the
slide
same.
from up to
It
down
kind of
to let
pauses
people
a
in.
little bit, and then it starts to brew,
Oh
and
my
it
God.
pauses, and the brew takes a little bit longer.
Okay,
Okay, let's measure for a travel mug. So about 8 inches. They're roughly the same. So you can get a really tall travel mug in there. So
I'm
they're both
texting
the
my mom
exact
right
same
now.
wattage. They both are 1,550 watts of power. So if you look at the name, the specialty coffee maker.